Hello there, this is Alice. This is my channel, The Witch in the Glen. We are going to do a channeled message today using cards, and I'm just going to open up by clearing the space with my incense here. It's my favorite, that one. It's pretty, it's a traditional one, but I love it, and I love it. Okay, I think that's good. I have this feeling that I want to read something from the Tao Te Ching, and I just wanted to just pick a random one. Let's see. I also want to play with this deck that I haven't really played that much with, because I'm sort of treating it as it's a little precious for some reason. Same with this Tao. So we're moving energies here, so just kind of relax and get your coffee, your tea, whatever, your incense, and just kind of flow with me. Whatever resonates for you, just kind of follow that with your mind, like it's sort of like a conscious, like you're in a dream state. Just kind of let yourself dream along with me. Okay, so this is the tarot at the end of the rainbow. I love this deck because it's like it's made for me. It's Lo Scarabeo, my favorite publisher. There's like a little leprechaun on the front as the Fool, who's setting out. You know, I was gonna say he's setting out to find his gold, but it's like the leprechaun knows where the gold is. So is he going to go retrieve it? 10 of Cups, but it was in the reverse. I love this deck. So this, let's see. The 10 of Cups in reverse. So I think that this is telling me that we were saying, like, why is he, the leprechaun knows where the gold is because he put it there. Why does it look like he's just on his way? And here's what it is. It's like he got to this 10 of Cups energy, and it, yeah, and 10 of Pentacles, and they just collapse. They're in reverse here. So it's like 10 of Cups is supposed to be happily ever after, and it's here in the reverse, so it's a very crumbling, decaying version of a happily ever after. Maybe that never happened. It's like the dream of one that hasn't happened yet, or, you know, he thinks that it's a lost opportunity. These could be lost opportunities. That we also got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The 10 of Pentacles is all about abundance and prosperity. It's about money. It's about, but it's about like creature comfort, stability. You don't have any scarcity mindset, which is what abundance is. You don't have any sense of scarcity with the 10 of Pentacles. And here it's in reverse with the 10 of Cups in reverse. So it's like this compounded, basically like dream that was almost too 3D to really manifest, because you see, we just have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. There's not really any other qualifying cards, and you notice that like we're missing the Star. So the Star is a dream come true. So it's like, but it's not here. So it's like, and so we don't even know if the Star itself is in reverse or if it would be in the upright, even if it was here. Like the dream, is this part of the dream? You know, maybe you have to have this 10 of the happily ever after and the big success. The ideas of that crumble before you can, yeah. crumble before you can really find your dream. This Ten of Cups makes me think of the Star card, how she's sitting there. This beautiful fairy is sitting there in the in the lily pond, and the way she's sitting reminds me of how the Star is, the dream come true card is usually depicted. Or, you know, the Star is essence of like dreaming itself, and what are you fantasizing about. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here, which means that in spite of this, there's been all this work that's been going on. He's been honing his craft, and he's, in the meantime, so like this was all built up in an effort to get all of these skills. So it's like you had to go through all of this Ten of Pentacles grief and the Ten of Cups grief in order to build up each of these pentacles. It's like the real ones were forming in the back. These were false, like false idols, false representations of life that you were going for, and or someone was going for, and those came crumbling down, just like with the cups. It's the same scenario. The cups are all about emotions and sensuality and relationships and attachment bonds and consciousness itself, like the flow of consciousness. It's about water. It's about, so cups is and you see the beautiful lotus depicted there. It's like the lotus that grows out of the mud. So I think it's like, you know, here it almost looks like a water lily in the sky, which is a really beautiful vision. So it's like this was a beautiful vision of what he thought he wanted, but it was only like an echo of what his dream really is. And so he's had to put his head down, and he's been focused on himself, almost like sort of in a hermit type mode. Lately, whatever that means. Heartbreak. Wow. Heartbreak and Eight of Swords is like betrayal. He's had so see, no wonder his head is down. He doesn't want to see everything that's been happening to him. He can't process it. Betrayal and heartbreak. It's like cheating. People stabbing you in the back, people using you, people taking your power away. Using you for your gifts, but not giving you anything back. Aha. Is this the World card or the Sun card? It is exquisite. This is reminiscent of a Ten of Cups card. See, with the rainbow. And this one's sort of the traditional Ten of Cups, has the rainbow straight across. Let me see. It's like out of this 3D mess, like it had to be this icky and disgusting in order for this beautiful organic dream to really grow has to be in the mud in order for our lotus to grow. A water lily needs the mud just as much as it needs the water. So this is like, I mean, it's a representation of heaven for sure. Let's see. This is the world, yeah. The world tree hovers between the realms, their branches full of renewed leaves. Water from the tree's roots flows down onto the land below, creating a bright and beautiful rainbow. So this is reconnecting with the earth when you've been so betrayed, reconnecting with humanity, reconnecting with your own humanity, your own soul after you've been so betrayed and let down and had your heart broken. That's kind of a heartbreaking card. This is a heartbreaking card. This one's one of the sadder cards in the deck. It's a pretty much, there's a lot of despair in this. You can see the Ten of Pentacles, like he was dreaming of like this like earthly realm where he and his feminine could rule, and it's like it was built on these false idols that aren't really what either of them want. You know, it's about flashy stuff. It's not about the real authentic like love that manifests into abundance. It's like competition manifested into abundance, which is just about stepping on other people, stepping on the earth. So it's like out of that comes this organic growth, because it was untenable. You get heartbroken, and this was trying to be a coping mechanism for all of this heartbreak, but it kind of, it's like, has never felt right. And you've been really alone with yourself. Trying to take your mind off of pain. You know, here it's a watchmaker, and to focus on this minutia of these little cogs is a coping mechanism, so that you don't have to look at the emotion. But it's also a way of working through it, because the cogs spin around just like the world spins around the wheel of fortune. And it helps you, this kind of work, it helps you to do your shadow work. It helps you work through all the pain as your dream is burgeoning. What are you dreaming about? I want to go away with you somewhere quiet. Strength card. Usually depicted with a lion, but here it's a wolf. Lions, so this could be something, there could be a Leo here. Lions are typically associated with the masculine, and wolves are actually associated with the feminine because they are associated with the moon and living by the moon and the stars. So here we see the strength card is this beautiful little fairy who has this relationship with this wolf, her own wolf. It's like the inner divine feminine is the nurturer. This inner divine feminine, the world, the earth, nurtures. When we are doing our shadow work in isolation, it's this inner support of the earth itself, of our continual nourishment that's provided by the earth. It's hard because there's a lot of grief that you're moving through. But you've transmuted heartbreak and utter despair into grief, and there's a rainbow. Always a rainbow. There's always going to be abundance. King of Swords. It's like coming into this strength, this hardened King of Swords is very powerful, stoic, he's decisive, he is action-oriented. He's exacting, like a watchmaker. And he has feminine qualities too here. He has these beautiful wings, just like the inner divine feminine. So you see he's blossoming, he's metamorphizing into this king who reminds me of King Orpheus in Midsummer's Night's Dream, where it's the king of the fairies, and he's this very powerful, handsome, like mesmerizing, masculine. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's taking a very long time, like too long. This is really tough. This is such dense, slow energy. It's so cold and so dark, so bleak. It's taking a very long time, but is the Ace of Cups. And here is the hand of God coming in. With a more overt presentation of love. The earth has been nourishing him this whole time, but here is the hand of God showing him, giving him exactly what he's really wanted. Four of Pentacles. It's like a resting, it's like you feel just, like you've built up just enough wealth, just enough resources, just enough skills. I'm seeing more here, skills, and that you can take a breath and really start to build. It's like you recognize all of the pentacles that you're accruing and you finally feel stable in your new. In your new youthful energy where you invite in your inner child. The Two of Swords. It's hard because it's you have to decide whether you want to move from the Four of Pentacles forward. That's where you have to make a choice. From the 4D to the 5D is a choice. You can make. What do you choose? Maybe that's where this message ends. What do you choose? What does he choose? What do we all choose?